The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. We have the Dow Industrials down 120, Nasdaq off 53, S&P's down 17. Gold contract down $6.70, trading at $12.79 an ounce. We got silver down 12 cents, $14.41 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 23 cents, $63.11 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note up 2 ticks, 124.16. 30-year up 8 at 149.22. And King dollar up 77 ticks, trading 97.755. The euro is at 111 to 1 US dollar. The yen is at 109.80. The pound is out here at 127 to 1 US dollar. So yesterday, and if you want to see something classic, folks, okay, this is about as good as it gets. So watch this. If you want to see how these retracements come in sometimes, it's pretty amazing. Larry was talking about this too on a show, but that from the leg down to where we went yesterday was just almost like a perfect 618 retracement from the highs to the lows, which is always intriguing when, you can see we just missed it there in the futures, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, my take is that we get a good size ABC structure on the way down. Now, I don't think it's going to go after this B point just yet because we got Memorial Day, and, you get the end of the month coming up here, but, we'll see where this baby shakes out because when we come into work next week, first couple of days will be there, but Memorial Day, well, the way the weekend's setting up, it seems like it's almost a week early. Do you know what I mean?
For the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because we have one more full week after the Memorial Day.
Okay.
Which
Memorial Day is May 27th, isn't it usually in May?
Yeah, no, it is. It is. But what I mean is that I think it's it's next Monday.
It's May 27th is the exact day.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty late in May.
Oh yeah, no, except that.
Sorry, I'm losing you. Yeah.
Then we still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's still May.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So we got all next week, and then we actually have 2 more trading weeks. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So bottom line is that we'll see where it shakes out. But what we did have out here is that we came down with volume. You go up with light volume. We'll see with this baby what it can do now. If we go take a look at Asia or Europe, what you're going to see is that bottom line is that they're setting up an ABC structure down too. You had Shanghai down 2.4% last night. And I won't get this volume till later, but you can see it's quite a hit. Whoops.
Definitely.
We had the one-way route down from those highs out there of 32.88. You come down, you go sideways, and, this. Well, actually, I get the volume right now. Yeah, so the volume, that's 26 billion versus 32. Well, it's good volume. It's not extraordinary volume, though, but we'll see if that goes after it on Monday. That's a clean cut. Tesla. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
So this thing's falling apart this morning.
Yeah, I didn't get there's a lot going on. I didn't get to the headline in the update, but yeah, they got a third accident for the self-driving, I believe, right?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Anyway, I got it right here for one. So a third fatal autopilot crash renews questions about the system. So Tesla's autopilot system was engaged during a fatal March 1st crash of 2018 Model 3 in Delray Beach, Florida. It's at least the third fatal U.S. crash reported involving that driver assistance program. I don't imagine that these are going to stop, as they shouldn't. It's pretty dramatic as we start going over to these types of, Yeah, so it's going back. I mean, it's pretty remarkable in terms of it's over a year ago. We're just coming to find that out. I'm not sure how that, if that's the NTSB, right, coming out with their investigation. So yeah, there you go. The preliminary report said the driver engaged autopilot about 10 seconds before crashing into a semi-trailer, and the system did not detect the driver's hands on the wheel for fewer than 8 seconds before the crash.
Crashed, sheared off the roof of the Tesla.
Sheared it off, yeah.
Oh, man. Traveling under the semi. So that, so evidently the person wasn't paying attention either.
It's
That's pretty
unfortunate. And
intense.
that's part of the
Right.
woes. You know, if you start relying on, we were just having this conversation, yourself included, if you start relying on computers in
Oh,
your
yeah.
car, you better be
Right.
careful.
Right.
That's not really a good
Right.
a good habit to get into.
Right.
Because they're not always going to work. If you're relying on sensors, if you're relying on anything,
Yep.
it's not yet, right? We might get there, but we got some time before.
Yeah,
I often joke with my friends, everybody's got cell phones out there.
Oh.
No, just stay with me. It's the autocorrect in text alone
Yeah.
is laughable sometimes.
Right.
And you think that we're going to have a million cars driving around the road infallible? I mean, Siri can't even get my text right. It'll autocorrect my text to something, you know, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So we have some time before that AI catches up, I imagine.
Big time.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at that silver market. Now, silver's been lagging gold in a big way, and we'll go back to gold too. Okay, look at silver's breaking. It's so silver. You know, this game here now at 1430.
Okay.
Oh, it hits the 1439 right next to it.
Excuse me.
If we go take a look at that gold contract, that broke the 1282. That was the last swing point. Not the last swing point. No, that's the sign of strength right there. Yeah. So we're into the highs of the low. Yeah. We're 1277. The low of 2 weeks ago was what 1267. Highs 1279. So this is an important day right now, because what happens is that, particularly on a Friday, and if that thing closes into this 1279, which we're half a buck into it right now,
Yes.
it can go to the bottom. You know,
Sure.
I'd like to see a rejection of that high.
Yeah.
King dollar, bottom line is that, you know, had a big day yesterday. Didn't have the volume, but guess what? This thing wants to test the high again, man. It's 98.08, and look at, we're at 97.770.
Yeah.
And what that does, it's 97.705 on the continuous contract, folks, which we're over right now, meaning that breaks topside once again. You know, right? Yeah, there's right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Deere come out with numbers.
They sure did.
Yeah.
Talking about some trade concerns.
Yeah.
Getting hit pretty hard.
It is. It's
They went from, and I'm sure it was more than just this, but 7% comp sales maybe to 5%, 2% shaved right off the top, they're saying. And, you know, they're blaming tariffs. I imagine the tariffs are going to get blamed by a lot of people no matter what.
yeah.
So it'll be interesting, but with the amount of business they do,
Well, that's quite a statement. Deere company is no longer cautiously optimistic as it had been for so long. The machining giant reported lower than expected earnings and cut its annual guidance for its farmer customers, as its farmer customers shun major purchases amid uncertainty about demand for their products.
so sales growth for fiscal year 2019 now at 5, it was at 7.
Okay.
That's a big one, you know.
Yeah.
Deere revenue slows across main product lines. Geez, what were they doing in late 2018? They must have really been pushing out some numbers. I mean, look at that
Look at that.
percentage-wise. Yeah. Yeah, so they're projected to increase 5% with net income forecasted about $3.3 billion.
Look at that still
It
low.
previously had forecasted 7% with net income 3.6. I mean, if you're priced for 3.6 billion in profits, and guess what? The next day, no, we're going to lose $300 million off the bottom line. That's going to factor in for sure.
877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials down 136. NASDAQ is off 67. S&P's down 19. Come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 80. NASDAQ is off 50. S&Ps are down 13. And let's go take a look inside the Dow Industrials. You know, 'cause it just got a little pop there.
We sure did.
So
Only down about 75. We're down 200 coming into the market. Yeah.
we got putting positive into it. United Health putting 16 positive. Boeing 15. Verizon 4. Taking away 3M down 7, putting 17 negative points. Apple 13. Caterpillar 13, IBM 10. It's not that bad, actually. Apple, they're taking a bite out of Apple this morning. No, it's not bad. Actually, only down $2.
Already up almost $2 from the lowest. $1.25.
And if we go over to the SPY and take a look at the SPY, excuse me, folks. Excuse me, that's up $1.20. $1.20 off the low too. The note and bond market, this is going to be wild watching this. Now, what has happened is that we are right next to the highs. And let's see. So this got to 124.25 today. The highs, 124.31. Volume doesn't look like it's going to be big today, though. 750. You can see yesterday it didn't have the volume either. So it's going to need more volume to break this high up here. Yesterday you were pushing with 1.4 million, the prior day 1.9. 30-year, however, it dug into that high a little bit more. No, it didn't. Yeah, well, we got to 150.10. Yeah, and you're 150.21. We take a look at the structure. We're at 2.393. Look at that, under 2.4.
Yep.
Pretty amazing.
It is. Low rates, man.
It's really amazing. There's no doubt.
How about even some of the chip stocks? NVIDIA was out with their earnings as well.
Yeah, exactly. That was up $10 last night. Look at that. Oh, my God.
All right, let's pull up the chart.
Oh, that's crazy. I'll tell you, when these move around after hours, it's like pretty intense, man.
It was a short-lived 10%.
Well, look at that, right?
Now, this is what I love about the CD Ameritrade platform. We'll give them a plug, man.
Look
Why
at
did
that.
it drop? Boom.
Wow. Conference call, right?
Earnings call, 5:30.
So look at that. It was trading 172, as high as 172.
And we see it happen sometimes,
Yeah.
you know, in terms of, and sometimes they'll say, listen, you know, it's important that we be able to ask these questions, though, in terms of what, and they'll be, and the CEO sometimes is ready for it, or whoever's on that conference call, saying they're going to ask about this that's not in the numbers, and I'm going to have to tell them this, because guess what? If you don't tell them now, they're going to find out eventually.
And they didn't like that.
No, whatever they talked about, and it was a quick revelation, man, because this is a 5-minute bar we're looking at. So whatever, there was one phrase that got uttered that went from 170.68 to 173, $7 in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Can you put AMAT in there? AMAT came out too.
Yes, they sure did. Yeah. So kind of similar action, but then around the market open, they started waking up. But you can't see. You get the pop. There's the earnings call, and for some reason, maybe something got said right prior to 5 o'clock, because on this one, you saw a trade actually positive more, from 43.37 all the way up to 44.65. Man, pulled back under 42 and almost back up to 44.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
And then let me go over the oil market. So oil out here, it caught a bid yesterday. Today it looks like it's going to fail. So this will be interesting watching this oil market shake out. So what we did, you get that high spike would have been
May 13th that day.
It's Monday, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So we got to 63.33. You get that's where all the volume is. 1 million contracts. Yesterday we get into that with 546. Yeah, this looks like it's going to fail at this point. So it's like coming right into that downdraft there.
Yeah.
And 63 is still quite a bit of money.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Everything relative, man. We were just at 45.
Right.
Look at that spike. I mean, well, now XLE too. No, you can stay there. I mean, oil had I thought you were still on oil because it had the same pretty much spike as in dramatically down.
Right.
Oil was down to about $45 around that price point.
Yeah, exactly.
We're sitting. It's amazing. Oil's at 63, XLE's at 64. I just looked up. It's just coincidental.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And you know the aspect of the small caps yesterday, folks. They once again decided to be the weakest indice out here. I'll show you that. You know, you had the IWM just give it up on a day that was good. You know, we got up to this 156, closed at 154.40, and this whole thing looks to me like we're just going to build cars for lower price. You know, the VIX definitely got crushed yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Where are we at now?
Probably at 15 or something.
A little higher.
I think
16.75. That's my guess. 15.92.
Yeah.
We're down 200 at the market open. You know, that put a little pop into it, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, yes, you can see yesterday get down to 15.16.
And what was the high today? 16.81, probably right around that pre-market or on the open. Yeah.
Yeah. And as they say, the day's not over yet.
It's just begun.
It's just begun. It's just begun. And we'll see where this whole thing's going to shake out.
I'm just going to jump back into maybe Amazon. No, where's that Amazon story?
Oh, yeah, Amazon's buying someone.
Yeah, they, Deliveroo. There we go. So this is food delivery. They're based in the UK, in Europe. So they're leading a $575 million investment in Deliveroo, buying a slice of the fast-growing startup and putting it directly against Uber Technologies in the fiercely competitive European food delivery industry. I'm a big fan of Uber Eats, man. You know, I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
So the London-based startup raised $1.53 billion to date. Will use the cash infusion to expand its technology team and network and compete against the likes of Just Eat PLC and Uber.
Now, how does Uber Eats work? Like, let's say you what do you pay for? Do you pay for the food plus
you pay for the food plus a pretty small, in my opinion, delivery fee. Yeah, so it's going to be more expensive, but you know, you're talking about maybe $5 or $6 above the cost of the food. It feels like, you know, in terms of it's not. Great. And that's the business plan of Uber, right? They make things affordable. That's how they undercut prices in cabs. You know, they realize that they couldn't price gouge, and they have an army of drivers out there. And so all that happens is you pull up a menu, you enter the order, you can track it just like you can track your Uber when they pick it up, and they get drivers some drivers, and you know, I use Uber, I know you do as well. It's like some people, I'll just be, hey, I was driving Uber Eats before, you know, then I'd pick up a few rides. So you can go back and forth as a driver. And some people just actually like doing Uber Eats as a driver because they don't have to deal with any passengers.
Right.
Nobody gets in their car.
Right.
It is kind of a cool concept when you think about it like that.
And so the restaurants probably pay them too, right?
Yeah, there's a revenue split, I believe, too.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
right.
that doesn't affect the consumer as much, but I believe there is a revenue.
No, but yeah,
right.
for them themselves.
Oh, I
right?
believe so.
And
yeah.
for the, you know, if we look at McDonald's, you're going to see that's when, you know, McDonald's started this, you know, with their stores a couple of years ago, and that's when this thing really took off, man.
No, I'm sure they do
like,
big business.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's where I'm curious as to how those deals differ. Because McDonald's might have said, listen, if you're going to deliver our food, man, we're not going to cut you the same as any mom and pop store, you know, because guess what? People will get in there and order McDonald's, then they might order something else.
Right.
So that's and it would make sense, right?
High volume.
Exactly.
We have the Dow Industrials right now down 44. NASDAQ is off 34. S&P's down 7.5. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
The TFNN Memorial Day Tiger Dollar sale is here. From now through Memorial Day, you can get up to a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars never expire and can be used for any TFNN good or service. Whether you're a current subscriber looking to add instant savings, or you're a new listener or viewer that is considering signing up for any product in the near future, now is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars and lock in dramatic savings on all TFNN products and services. We only have a sale like this a couple times a year, so don't let it pass you by. Tiger Dollars are available in 3 purchase options with a 20%, 30%, and even 40% bonus. Once you purchase your Tiger Dollars, you'll be able to apply them to your TFNN account, and then they are automatically used for all your recurring subscriptions going forward, making it as easy as possible. For all the details on this Tiger Dollar promotion running through Memorial Day, visit the front page of TFNN.com and get your Tiger Dollars before this sale passes you by. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Bitcoin. You know, this has been quite a run on Bitcoin, and now it's decided to take a little break, like a $1,000 break overnight. Right?
Running both ways, right?
Look at
that.
that.
So it's saying down 493, but that's because we got some pullback yesterday. I mean, if you back it up, so this is overnight yesterday, actually, right? So even like 4 in the morning yesterday style, we're above 8,000, and we're now sitting at 71.80. The huge fall off happened at about 10:30 p.m. last night, trading from about 7,800 in a heartbeat. You were down at, what's the low there? 66.31.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Exactly. Oh, let me pull it. Go for it.
So let's see what this looks like in a little. Wow. That. Oh, man. So look at that chart.
Yeah.
You know, you go back, what, 3 weeks, you're at 4,900. Yesterday, you're at 83.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be interesting if this pulls all the way back to that 5,300.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And if we take this, let's put this on a longer basis.
Oh,
now.
boy.
Let's see
Hold
what
on.
it looks like. I know. Let's,
Hold on for your
maybe
ad.
5 years, 4 years. Let's see.
3 years is going to be enough.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So what's
Doesn't
that?
take that long.
That number's 84.80. We got
Okay.
over that, I think.
No.
Oh, look at that. It
Yeah.
didn't. Ooh, that's dangerous. It's dangerous. It couldn't make it, but it's quite a run. We'll see. We'll see if this pulls
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Look at
Some
that.
volatility, that's for sure.
Oh man, you're talking
Oh,
about
man.
fast, right?
Definitely.
That is. Now Pinterest, that
Oh,
come out
boy.
with numbers too.
One more time, I think. Oh, that is them.
Um,
Okay.
So
It's an interesting symbol, pins.
Yeah, I know.
Pint. I guess that one's taken pint, right? Somehow.
so now this is definitely a successful IPO. I think this went off at $19 or something. Yeah, $19. So it went IPO. Oh, just April of this year, $19. Runs up to look at that move.
In fairness, it's only been public for a month. It's a successful IPO.
Yeah.
But in 3 months, if it's like in nowhere, then would it be a successful IPO, right? It's like, man, they got a lot of, because they really revised in terms of what they were looking at.
Yeah.
So I was listening to a lot of analysis about them this morning too, and none of it was good. Yeah, I mean, that top one, Outlook, I mean, that's all anyone cares about. We talk about it all the time, right? And not what did you do for me the last quarter? What are you
Yeah.
doing for me over the next year or two?
Yeah.
Do you want to hit one of those? No?
Yeah.
What do you?
It's so interesting.
I know you-
A couple
go
of
ahead.
saying it really tanked. Well, you know, yeah, you can say it's down 10%, but it's still up substantially from its IPO. Do you know what I mean? So you got it fell 14% post market after giving 4-year revenue. That was 1.8% below the average analyst estimate. Revenue, they're going to be looking for 1.06 to 1.08. They had looked at 1.09.
Yeah.
Still look at the big. It's amazing that you can take in $1 billion and still come out with big losses, though. Look at that. So the estimated loss was 42.1. They came in with a 38.4, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one I would say is a big one. Adjusted EBITDA loss for the year adjusted 45 to 70. The estimate was only 27.
Yeah, that's a big number.
Yeah. So when you start expanding past the next quarter, things are getting really bad. And they just went public. Not a good indication.
Yeah.
Let's just see even how those. I wanted to pull it up. Just wanted to see where it even has traded. Well, we haven't been more than a month. So the lowest it actually traded, even though going public at 19, was 23. And it's getting a pop even off of that. What was the low yesterday? That's quite a number there. 24.74. So it almost put every single person in a loss that traded it. Just to say, when you're like, you know, it's not that far of a pullback. I mean, we're at 36 almost. Every single person that almost owned the stock was in a negative practically from yesterday's action. And that's a dicey deal. They were just going over how Pinterest, and I don't use Pinterest myself, so I'm not familiar, but some of the analysts talk about, you know, you can discover things, right? You discover people can pin ideas,
Right.
pages. People appreciate that without having this Facebook deal shoved in your face of finding things. Well, guess what? You're going to be able to do the same thing on Instagram, and you're going to be able to buy that thing tomorrow, today, the moment you find it. You can't do that on Pinterest just yet.
Okay.
So how is Pinterest going to keep up with the likes of something like that? Very similar. We see it all the time, right? Very similar product. Facebook steals it away because they have more people, more interactivity.
So a pin is what? I don't.
You can. I don't use it, so I'm not
Okay,
going to. I said
okay,
I don't
right.
use the product.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If we go, let's go take a look at Uber and Lyft. So Uber. 42. Hasn't hit that 45 yet, man.
Nope.
Let's see, we got look at 44.06 yesterday.
It hit it once, right? Right when it opened.
Yeah, and then
right when it went public.
Then we take a look at Lyft.
Tough chart as well, man.
Yeah.
Now, what did they go public at again? 72.
72.
Correct.
Yeah, and went to 88, I believe. Yeah. So,
Short-lived joy.
Oh, 88 to 54. That is some heat, man. That
Sure is.
is some heavy heat. There's no doubt about that.
It's interesting, man. They don't have Lyft Eats. They dropped the ball there on a few departments.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, think about that.
Right.
Even though they're just in the U.S., they
Yeah.
really could have. And even Amazon has it. We talked about. Why doesn't Lyft have it? Sure, they have talks about it, but
You know, Walmart yesterday. You know, Walmart is trying to get into that spike high. That's what 104.18. We hit 103.96 yesterday. And look at that volume. Walmart wants to go. You get a volume push like this. You know, this is a high-end consolidation that is pretty impressive.
yeah.
It's still going through that downdraft from all the way back of February of 18, but looks to me like it's going to actually.
If they start getting on par with delivery, then I'll start price checking them versus Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Amazon, they get it done. They deliver it for free as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah.
But Walmart's on the track to get that done. It was actually really encouraging as somebody, for the first time, literally, they started talking about that I might actually consider, man, if they get next day delivery for free, I better check that price of that product versus Amazon. That alone would be a monumental step if they could have people price check against Amazon.
Just what you're saying.
Yeah. They know that too. Amazon knows that too. So that's why Amazon's saying, oh, we're going to do same day now, right? It's a race.
Yeah. So if we go over to overstock.com, this stock's in trouble. It breaks down. You know, the news out here today is that Patrick Byrne is saying that this was a planned sale. But what you have here is that what the market's looking at.
Now the CEO getting out?
Yeah.
Never a good idea.
Overstock shares gained 5.7%, recovering much of Thursday's decline. But guess what? Wednesday is down worse. After CEO Patrick Byrne reminded shareholders that he warned them a year ago that he'd be selling a significant portion of his shares to fund a variety of projects. Frankly, I had no idea why shareholders would demand explanations of why and how I might want to use my cash derived from my labor and my property to pursue my ends in life. The problem is that when you're looking at this equity, you know, you're at lows. It's like, really? You know, you're selling it at lows. It's like, you know, everyone else is looking saying, yeah, well, you know, the stock's down from 89.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if he did plan it, he could always pull it back, I think. I'm not sure. You know, sometimes they really do try and plan ahead just to avoid this exact type of scenario. But bottom line is, if you're the CEO, you should be more bullish your own stock more than anything else in the whole S&P.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you shouldn't be the CEO.
Right.
So that's great. He wants to go use that money and do other things in life. Well, I'm sure he makes a salary beyond his share compensation. You know,
and what happens on the statement too, folks? This is what's not clear even in the statement. When there's a planned sale, I think it would be inside here. See what he's saying. I have no idea that shareholders would demand explanation as to why, or I might want to use my cash. When there's a planned sale, there's a filing that's already made.
Yep.
And I think if that was the case, it would have it in that story. You know what I mean? That he filed a year ago that, yeah, I'm going to be selling every week and I'm going to be selling every month and as a planned sale. And that doesn't say that.
Yeah.
You know?
And the other side of that, in fairness, if the CEO came out a year ago and said, I'm going to be selling a significant portion of my shares over the next year, well, don't be surprised when that sale comes. That's all. You know what I mean? If he really, that, as in, it should have been factored in a year ago if a CEO comes out and says that. That's a scary notion. It's not a scary notion if he follows through.
Yeah, well,
I feel like in the same, and you're right, you know, if it's filed, but I feel like the article would also say, but he didn't say that, or, you know, that it must have been clearly indicated in one way or another. And that should have been the time that investors wake up. That's all I'm saying, you know, like, look at where it was a year ago.
Yeah.
That would have been the time. Look how much it's tanked. There's probably a reason a year ago he decided to lay out that plan. Not a coincidence the stock goes through the basement.
Yeah. So, you know, it's intriguing. So if you stay on that thing, I mean, Microsoft, Bill Gates still has plenty of it, but he's been selling it for like over 10 years.
Yeah, in fairness for him, he could almost never sell how many shares he has, right? And but he stayed, you know, Bill Gates wouldn't have done that. Jeff Bezos isn't doing that, right? As in, they believe in their companies. They're the CEOs. They're going to grow it faster than the market's going to grow it. They're not pulling the money out. Only Bill Gates is kind of past his time in that company. That's it, yeah. And so, in fairness to him, he is actually. I actually believe him when he says, "Well, listen, I don't need all my money tied up in Microsoft. I'm going to do other things with that money." Versus the CEO of Overstock.com. I don't even know how many shares he has. You know, the time to sell those shares would be at least when you're not CEO.
And what it also happened in Overstock is that he got into the aspect of the Bitcoin, man.
I remember.
That's when when that thing popped. Okay, yeah. he was saying he's going to get into Bitcoin in a big way. So yeah, pretty wild. Gold. Let's go take a look at gold market again. It's Friday, and
it's a tough one.
Looks like they just took it down another leg. Yeah,
tough Thursday and Friday. Ooh.
You're at 1277, and I think
things
it was 1279. Yeah, so it's game here.
We're in that low, 1267.30, the low of that bar.
Yeah, and 1279. The more you get into that bar,
we're $10 exactly from that low of the year.
GDX. We take a look at the GDX. This isn't bad. They're not the equities themselves haven't got hit yet. We'll see how this shakes out, but you can see there's no sellers right now. So what I'd like to see in that GDX is that close over $20.43. That's the low of Monday. You know, we got a sign of strength there. If that can get a rejection, then it's not the end of the world. XAU, HUI, bottom line, how this baby set up, XAU is lower. Gold Bugs Index, which has been weaker than the XAU, that's holding too. Okay. They're not selling the equities yet. We'll see where this baby does shake out. You know, as you come over to our website, folks, at TFNN, Tiger Dollar Sale.
You got it, man.
Do this a couple times a year. If you have any subscriptions at TFNN right now, thinking of any in the future, a great time to save some money, folks.
So we got 3 options in there, whether you're a current subscriber, new subscriber, they never expire. You can just simply apply them to your account. They'll automatically get applied to any subscription going forward, so you don't even got to think about it. If you're on any monthly transaction, you apply it once, your card will never be charged again until your Tiger dollars are used. You can spend $500, get $600, a 20% bonus on whatever you spend. You spend $1,000, get $1,300. That's a 30% bonus, never expires, and $1,500, or you get 600 extra Tiger dollars. 40% bonus. The sale runs only through Monday, May 27th. Amazing. Next weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So check it out. All those bonuses doubled. Usually it's 10, 20, or 10, 15, or 20. So normally the most you can get is 300. If you spend 1,500, being the 20% bonus, well, you get that right on the 1,000 right now. So pretty cool. Check that out. That'll run through next Monday. And also, Dave White, the Art of Time in the Trade Charts, also running through Memorial Day. You can enter the promo code BOOK when you check out, 25% off the month, and we'll send you a book, your book, the hardcover copy, Art of Time in the Trade, right when you order that up.
It's a beautiful thing.
Totally, man. Check that out. And again, for this one, you just have to enter the promo code BOOK. You enter that right when you check out. Just run it through real quick. Right in that promo code. There you go. Add it. There's your savings. Almost $20. You're getting the book for less than, you're getting the software for less than $60 for the month, and you get the book as well. And easy as that. Memorial Day, man. Summer.
I know, man.
Summer's already here in Florida, but
yeah, we've had a great week. This has been a pretty amazing week.
When he says great week, very cool, not too hot, but still, it's amazing our context of cool, because I think it's been a high of 85, 87.
Oh yeah, which is just gorgeous, man. There's no doubt about that. Pretty amazing.
We got a caller there, you see?
Oh,
perfect. Who do we got?
Hey, Paul, what's happening? We got Paul from Henderson, Nevada. What's going on, brother?
Happy Friday, gentlemen. Good morning.
Happy Friday, man. Let's make it a great weekend, man.
Let's make it a great one. You know, I was taking a look at this Bitcoin, Tom, and, man, you pretty much nailed that 8,400. It got right up there, and this candle looks kind of nasty on the weekly. So we'll see how this shakes out over the weekend and stuff, but nice call on that, man.
Yeah, well, that's what Paul's talking about. That was the swing. I mean, these things like to go to swings, you know, so we'll see. What's going to be intriguing here is that, you know, is it going to go all the way back to like that 53? You know, that you get the breakout, the classic is you come back to where it started from, and if it does and it starts trading again, it's going to get really interesting, because it's going to seems like it's going to turn into a trading vehicle once again. Do you know what I mean? It's fast and furious, no doubt. I mean,
I think so.
I wouldn't like
I think
to,
it's going to.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked to be in that last night at 10:30.
No. Hey, but I called you guys because I came across something really, really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I just used it last night. I'm not associated with this company or anything like that, but this was pretty awesome. So it's called the Life Info app, and one of my buddies told me about it, and I was like, wow, this sounds pretty cool. I got it all set up, and basically it's a way I was able to connect my Coinbase account.
Yeah.
So I was able to take crypto, and what you do is it's connected with thousands of retailers. I used it at Whole Foods. So I went to Whole Foods. My bill was about $100. I go in the Life Info app. I used a Litecoin to purchase a gift card. And what you do is you get discounts. So at Whole Foods, the discount was 4.5%. So I pay, Whole Foods gets all of their money, but I save 4.5% in cash, and it goes right back into the Life app. And over time, you build up your bread, and you could use it for whatever you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Life app every time that I can, and it's going to be a way for me just to go back into Coinbase and accumulate more crypto for free. So there's no cost to use the app. It works pretty seamlessly. When I was at Whole Foods last night, they just scanned the barcode for a gift card right from my phone. Whole Foods gets their money. I get, it was like about $5 I got back. And it was pretty
let's
awesome.
walk through this again. So you went to Whole Foods and you bought a gift card versus buying stuff. Is that right?
No. He bought a bunch of groceries and then used the crypto to buy a gift card within the app. Correct, Paul?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this Life Info app, now you don't need to use crypto. So you could download the Life Info app, get it all going, and you could go to Whole Foods later today and save 4.5% by doing it like this. But you could also use crypto. So it's giving people a way to use their cryptos, and then you start saving. The 4.5% gets stored in the app, the $5 or whatever over time. You know, you could save quite a bit of bread.
That's a huge savings, man.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool, man. So that's just Life Info, right? I think I got it up there for, and so what do they have? Different screenshots in terms of life savings, financial literacy, Life Wallet, but I see that the all-in-one Life app helps you earn cash back at everyday purchases, learn and apply financial literacy through education and tools, but pretty cool that you can apply crypto into that. So you hook that up right up to your Coinbase.
Yeah, I hooked it up to the Coinbase, and like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save whatever I can because my wife and I go to Whole Foods all the time. The bill is always, yeah, that's it right there. You got it.
Perfect.
The app kind of looks like the interactive brokers icon a little bit. It's always at least $100. Oftentimes it's closer to $200.
Groceries, man. Right. Totally.
Right. That's so cool,
and
man.
there was a bunch of restaurants in there, like Adidas was in there, Gap store. I seen so many things that it just was unbelievable to me.
Maybe that's why Bitcoin was just over 8,000, man. I'm serious.
No, listen, that's the more that that it can actually be used, the more that there's going to be demand.
Definitely.
You know, because it's pretty cool your business plan how that's set up. I mean, you talk about a place that you're taking something that's high risk and you're getting the 4.7 kickback, and you say, okay, good, let me have a couple Litecoins, and you never know, you got them for nothing, so your basis is where it's at, man.
You run up some profit, and then you can even use it right away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully, maybe some of the Tigers can take advantage of it, but pretty much like free money, and it's really easy to use. It was not hard at all. I sat there, it was really fast, and bam, they scanned the barcode, and I was off with my groceries and had a couple extra bucks in the account for free.
That's great, man. I'm going to check it out. I'm sure there's a lot of people listening.
That is awesome, man.
Definitely, man.
Totally. You got to love it. You got to love it.
So anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see how these cryptos are trading coming into Monday morning because there's no holidays in the crypto.
That's right.
Yeah.
Crypto space.
There's no sleep in the crypto world,
The
man.
weekends are when things get exciting, right?
No,
Usually,
totally,
yeah.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been pumping pretty good, so we'll see if people are willing to step in. That weekly candle right now looks a little bit, it's going to need a little more retracement, I think.
Yeah, I think that too.
Quite a $1,000 pullback, yeah.
Boom, just like that.
Yeah.
Paul, have a great one, safe one, man. We appreciate the info.
Likewise.
Good to
gentlemen.
talk to you, Paul.
877-927-6648. We have the Dow almost flat, but down 2 right now. NASDAQ is off 12. S&P's down 1.5. Come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow just shook it off.
Didn't take long, man. Positive territory.
You get the Dow up 20, NASDAQ is down 3, S&P's
Positive
also
as
just
well.
one positive.
Yeah.
So let's see. With the trying to
Loop in the listeners. What are we doing?
we're trying to find out. The headlines here was that
Why don't we
a
put it on
300% surge makes Pot CEO #2 in pay ranking after Elon Musk, but I'm not quite sure what.
There you go. Tilray.
Oh, Tilray. I should have realized. Yeah, Tilray. My God. You know, these guys, they come out with numbers this week, and you know,
TLRY.
yeah, the market itself is saying, hey, I still want this market cap up here. So,
Yeah, I mean, realistically, a lot of the value is not predicated on their numbers just yet, right? It's
Yeah.
predicated on the story of their future.
right.
Yeah.
4.6 billion market cap. They took in 23 million.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing, man.
The real question is, are they going to take in 100 million every quarter a year from now, right? I mean, that's, in terms of, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it's these market caps are staying up there. If you go into, let's see, Canopy, it's right up there too.
Sure.
You got $44. Look at that, 15 billion market cap.
Yeah.
Now they take in more bread,
They sure do.
But bottom line is that 83. So that was quite a jump, 23 to 83 million
Yeah,
in a
that's
quarter.
kind of all of them, right? We saw, as in, we're just in Tilray, they're at 23, they're supposed to be at 100 next. As in, Tilray's at 100, they're supposed to be at 200 next. I mean, you better be doubling or tripling those revenues right now because you're starting from scratch, so.
Look at this.
Watch out, man. Dow's up 41. It's climbing.
If we go over and we take a look at the S&Ps, there's the future market there. You're going to see it's at its highs today. Yeah, this thing wants to go test the highs of yesterday. Stay right there, folks. We get Fast Market coming up next. We get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, man.
Look at him, folks.